The odds are for most agencies that I work with, they have some glimmer of what their future niche is.
Hmm.
It could be an industry that they've worked with, could be something adjacent to what they've worked with. That's especially helpful because then you have a track record for helping clients. For instance, a client that focused on professional services, so like accounting and things related to that. I did some work with them to dig in on, okay, who are your best clients today? And they listed their top five clients, a mix between high revenue and clients they enjoyed working with and who would refer other work and things like that. And interestingly, not a single one was in professional services. They had actually stumbled into a new niche, which in their case was around economic development, geographic tourism. And so they ended up launching that as a new pillar within the agency, but they'd sort of stumbled into it. But it was an industry they already liked and had a track record in. That makes things a lot easier. You would ask, can you get too niched? I talked to an agency owner who mentioned that he was really, really into grilling, like cooking outdoors and outdoor spaces and things like that. And he had looked at focusing on that as a niche, and he found unfortunately that was too narrow of a
Hmm.
niche. Weren't enough clients that were manufacturing grills, manufacturing outdoor furniture, things like that to be sustainable. I discovered that myself earlier in my career before
Hmm.
launching Sakas and Company. I'd had a previous business a while back doing marketing consulting for train related clients, specifically tourist railroads and
Okay.
private. And what I found was that was a bit too narrow of a niche. There were only about 200 potential clients in the US, and a lot of them either focused on having full time people do the work rather than hiring an outside advisor, or they had volunteers. And it was like, well, a volunteer could do it for free. We could hire you. Well, let's try the free option first. In contrast with my work with agencies, there are something like 40,000 agencies in the US and many more beyond. I've worked with clients in 36 countries at this point.
Hmm.
So you can get too niche, but that's not usually an issue for most agencies.